waves. I'm about to crack this thing wide smack open once again. If you haven't seen the title, you should have seen it if you're here. But if for some reason you haven't seen it, let me break the news to you. The famous actor, Alec Baldwin, he's been charged with involuntary manslaughter. You heard me. He has been charged with involuntary manslaughter. Now, I'm going to break this down, explain what's what, show you some things, once again, connect how this is just yet another sacrifice. If you're new to my channel and new to my show and you're hearing me use the word sacrifice, if you're seeing that word in the title of this live stream, of this show, you will soon understand why I say that. This is a reoccurring theme that has been taking place for an extremely long time. So we have to talk about this. It's 2023. There's no time to waste. There's a lot going on, and we're going to break it down. I'm going to connect some dots and let you see what's what. I'm also going to provide some official information to verify what I'm saying here. This is no clickbait. I don't clickbait on this channel if you're new. I'm not like other channels. I'm not like these news and media outlets that'll say one thing and then you come on there and you see something totally different. What you see is what you get around here. All right. So for those of you that are here, I kindly ask that you subscribe and hit the notification bell. I have been getting told by some of my subscribers that they don't get notifications when I go live. So if that is the case with you, I kindly ask that you unsubscribe and then immediately resubscribe and hit the notification bell and make sure that the notification bell says all. That way, you should be alerted whenever I go live or release a video. Okay, if you're new, then that's automatically going to apply to you. Also, please check out my membership. I'm also a life coach, consultant, spiritual master. I do a whole host of things. So if that's something you would like to have done, I do appointments via phone, video chat, video recording, as well as in person in the local Atlanta, Georgia area. So if that interests you, feel free to check out the description box here of this show and every live stream and every video I have up on my channel, or simply just go to brainwaves.com. Now, I'm going to give you all a few minutes to come in. Okay. I'm going to get y'all a few minutes to come in. I know people haven't been seeing my videos. They're unaware. As I tell you all, spread the word. Just check here. I release content daily. And if it's not every single day, then every other day, usually within 2 days at the most. Okay? But content will come out. So if you're ever curious, just come on my channel, take a look, and you'll see it. All right? Okay, I see a couple of you people saying here in the chat, saying that you've had issues. I'm going to give you all just a second to come in, and then I'm going to get straight to the information, let you all see what's what, talk about a few things. Y'all know how we do around here. And if you are new here, you're going to find out. Also, for anyone new, something that I do different on my show versus all the other shows, I allow my subscribers, I allow participants in the live chat to actually come on camera, and or we can just hear your voice. So you can come on the show. You can state what you believe, any information, anything you would like to share. You can be a part of this show. It's something that I provide that other content creators just don't. Okay, I'm not saying there aren't any, there are some, but most content creators in this particular space do not allow people to come on their show unless it's pre-planned. So you're welcome to come on this show. Obviously, if you troll, okay, if you're disrespectful, anything like that, you're going to get kicked off the show. Depending on what you do, it'll either be a warning or you'll just permanently get kicked and banned. And I might actually make an example of you. For those of you that don't know what making an example of is, you might want to check some of my other videos and live streams if you're new here. Okay, some of my regulars know exactly what I'm talking about by making an example of you. So think twice if that's something you want to do. All right? Let me look in the live chat and then I will go ahead and pull up this information officially. What's up, Funky G? Got Funky G83 in the building. Got Visions by Honor in the building. All the way from LA. That's what's up. I'm glad you're here. Hey, what's up, Norma? Got Jay Marcus in the building. Got Wayfia's Creations. Let me see. Visions by Honor says, we knew this info here in LA 2 weeks ago, love. The public's just being told. Yeah, and you know, I be knowing a lot of information ahead of time too. But what I generally do is I try to wait sometimes. Sometimes I'll break it as soon as it rips, and other times I'll deliberately wait just so that the public can come here and fact check me and go back and look at information and see what's what and verify some things. So I generally will try to wait. Again, no clickbaiting here, so that you all can go and see what I'm talking about, see what I'm showing for yourselves. So that's one of the reasons why I might hesitate, even though I be aware of stuff. People be telling me stuff, I see stuff, et cetera, et cetera. But, you know, that's just how it works. Just kind of wanted to put that out there. Yep, Norma, you already know. You know he was involved with the situation. It was planned. Exactly. None of these situations are random. Okay? I want to say, just as Visions by Honor said, they knew about that information about Alec Baldwin being charged with involuntary manslaughter here, et cetera, et cetera. They knew about it in LA 2 weeks ago, and it's just not hitting the public. Okay, just as that was planned, and she was aware of it, I'm using that as an example. These situations, when these things happen, it's already planned. See, it seemed random to us, and that's why people don't believe, well, I mean, it looked like it just happened and this and this and that. Of course, that's what they want you to think. Do you really think somebody wants you to know, yes, we're planning to do this? Because if people actually really woke up and accepted that, they'll be boycotting everything. Yo, that didn't make too much sense though, right? That make too much sense. What's up, Velvet Singleton? Got New York in the building. Yes, I said New York, not New York. I said New York. You know, I got to put that country southern slang on it. Got New York in the building. What's up, Miss Velvet? Hey, what's up, Serena? Glad to have you in the building too, Queen. Yes, before I start, can y'all get the likes up? I'm about to do y'all remember the late Kevin Samuels? Kevin Samuels used to be like, I'm getting off this thing if I don't get the likes up. So I see at least 23 people here currently. I should have a whole lot more, but I know there's an issue with people being notified of my videos. So can y'all get the likes up? When y'all get the likes up, I'm gonna drop the information. That's how we're gonna do it around here. I'm gonna have to start doing it like this because I don't know, for some reason, people just not getting notified. I see a good bit of likes. When y'all get the likes all the way up, I will go ahead and get started. Y'all doing a good job. What's up, Tammy? Yep, this evil world we live in. Hey, Lindsay. Lindsay Culver in the building. Karen. Got Karen Alexander in the building. Yes. What's up? If you come through, if you hear me, I will shout you out. Okay? The only time it's hard for me to shout you out is when the chat be jumping and I be having a couple hundred, whatever, 500 people when they come in here. It depends on who I'm talking about. While I'm waiting, okay, appreciate that, Jay. Absolutely. Norma said just like Bruce Lee's son was deleted when making a movie as well. Yeah, Brandon Lee, that was a sacrifice. Bruce Lee was sacrificed, then he sacrificed his son. Man, they'll sacrifice a whole legacy if they have to. This is how this stuff works. What's up, Michelle? Michelle, Mickey says, exactly, man, you speak the truth. Please keep doing what you're doing, investigating these things that are going on because the evil's out there. Exactly. Yo, Karen, Jersey. Got people worldwide up in this building. That's what I'm talking about. So, I'm going to go ahead and get into this information. Like I said, there should be a ton more people here. I don't know what's going on. You know, they be trying to block this. They don't really want a lot of people to see it. It is what it is. I'm not going to change the titles just yet unless it gets down to the nitty gritty. But so far, it's good. What's up, Faith Clark? Thanks for coming through. Thanks for saying hello. I really do appreciate your presence. I appreciate your energy. I appreciate your time. I appreciate your acknowledgement. Okay, I appreciate all of y'all. I can't do this without you all. There is no show without an audience. You understand? I'll be up here just talking to myself. Hey, Gina Young. Yes. What's up, Gina from LA? Thank you so much. Yeah, y'all come through and say hello to me. Do not be a stranger. I speak, I talk, I acknowledge. Again, if you're new here, I allow people to come on my show. As long as you're not trolling and being disrespectful and trying to disrupt the whole order of things, you can show your face. You can also come on audio. So if there's something that any of you would like to do as it relates to this particular show, let me know. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and basically get into the information and put that on the screen. Okay. So checking one more thing real quick. Like I said, this is crazy. It's absolutely crazy. This is just absolutely crazy. And you know, I want to say something too before I get to pull the information up. Oftentimes, you see how long it took for this particular situation to play out, right? Y'all see how long it took? It took a little moment. Took a little bit. But we finally got everything to play out. Okay? Yeah, this been going on. You right. This been going on for a long time. For those of you that are here too, I need to stress this for those of you that are new and you don't know this. So what we do around here, we try to avoid certain words so that we don't freak out the YouTube algorithms. I'm already having enough issues with me breaking bread with all this truth and all this information and cutting straight to the chase, and they be trying to interfere and block with my live stream. So instead of saying the D word that rhymes with breath, instead of saying the S word that sounds like super, ride, y'all kind of get me? We're going to say delete, pass, off, no longer with us, any version of that, etc., etc. That goes for the live chat as well as verbally, because YouTube be looking in the chat. All right? They pay attention to all this stuff. The algorithms be looking, and we don't need any of this interfered with. Okay? Like I said, a lot of people haven't gotten notifications that I'm even live right now. I should have like way more people here. I see it going up, but I should have way more people here. Before I get started, I want to ask a question. And y'all, can y'all place that in the chat, and then I'll go ahead and show the official info. Who here, like, who really cares about Alec Baldwin? Like, let me know if you're here just for the information that I'm going to provide, and when I say care, like, is Alec Baldwin like a preferred actor of yours? You know, do you follow him? Are you, a supporter of his work? That's what I mean. I don't mean like personally, but like, do you follow him or anything like that? Please let me know that in the chat. Mickey says she's thinking about all the old actors, like William Shatner's wife was deleted. Look at OJ, even though he got in trouble, LOL, she was deleted. And he's still famous. Yeah, this is what happens. This is what goes on, y'all. Absolutely, Visions. I don't know. Hopefully this weekend, maybe we can coordinate something. So, hey, Jay, let me know. If you change your mind right now, I got you, boo. Just let me know. You want to come on? Oh, he said, oh, never mind. I just read the rest of your message. Yeah, no, you get your rest. But just let me know in the future. Okay, so I see what y'all saying. I see what y'all saying in the chat. But nonetheless, I'm going to go ahead and put this information on the screen. Okay. Y'all see where I'm covering it? I'm not going to say the publication. Y'all see what it says. All right. I'm just going to start scrolling, and then I will read whatever. But you see it broke this morning, 8:03 a.m. Pacific time, that's Cali time, Las Vegas time, all that stuff, Nevada, et cetera, et cetera. So, that was 11 Eastern time here. Okay, so they said to be charged. Basically, he is charged. Okay, it's pretty much a wrap. Like it's a done deal. It's a formality at this point, and that's why I'm breaking this down. Like he's guilty. Okay, so I'm gonna read what it says. Santa Fe District Attorney Mary Carmack Outwise, I think that's how you pronounce her name, says Alec Baldwin is being charged as both an actor and a producer on the movie. That's very significant because he tried to take the actor clause in his defense. But the DA is charging him as an actor and a producer, which negates his whole actor defense. She says he pulled the trigger as the actor and had a duty to make sure the set was safe as a producer. Okay, now I'm gonna play this. I will play this. Okay, I don't know if this is gonna get me blocked or anything, but I'm gonna play it anyway. Y'all know how I do. So at a later time, any of this information is subject to maybe not be here. Thank you so much, Velvet. I see you. Okay, so I'm gonna stop the music and see if we can hear what's going on here, okay? It's always some ad that I gotta go through. It's always some ad. I would save it, but I really don't feel like I just don't feel like messing with anything else right now. I'm feeling lazy. Just call it that. Haven't been working hard. I've been grinding all day. I got another live stream to do in a little bit too. I just want to fill y'all with the information. And I cannot skip the ad, so just bear with us with the ad. You can book your uncruise adventures.
Did you come to this prosecutor decision?
Well, along with my special prosecutor, we got the report from the Santa Fe County Sheriff's Office. We initiated an extensive review of that, and I will say that it was a well investigated case. But we had some follow-up that we had to speak with some experts. And once we read through everything and researched the case law and the law here in New Mexico, we realized that we believe that there was probable cause to charge Alec Baldwin and Hannah Gutierrez-Reed with involuntary manslaughter.
If it's an accident, which most people seem to think it is, why is that a crime?
Because just because it's an accident doesn't mean that it's not criminal.
There it is.
Our involuntary manslaughter statute covers unintentional killings, unintentional homicides. The rest of our homicide statutes cover intentional, but unintentional means they didn't mean to do it. They didn't have the intent to kill. But it happened anyway, and it happened because of more than mere negligence, because of they didn't exercise due caution or circumspection, and that's what happened here.
And is Baldwin being charged as an actor who was holding the gun or as a producer on the set who was negligent about the safety standards? Can you help describe that?
He's being charged as both. He was the actor that pulled the trigger, so certainly he's charged as an actor. But also as a producer, he also had a duty to make sure that the set was safe. And we know from our investigation that there had been accidental misfires prior to this, that there were people that were complaining about safety on set. And so he should have been aware that safety was an issue on set, and then as an actor that day, he should have checked that gun, checked those projectiles. Nobody was doing their job. There were 3 people that if they had done their job that day, this tragedy wouldn't have happened, and that's David Halls, Hannah Gutierrez-Reed, and Alec Baldwin. If they had just done their basic duties, we wouldn't be standing here.
Baldwin has said that he didn't pull the trigger. Obviously, we know the FBI report says that that gun could not have gone off cocked without pulling the trigger. Are you confident that he actually pulled the trigger?
Yes, absolutely. The FBI lab is one of the best in the world, and we absolutely believe that the trigger had to have been pulled in order for that gun to go off. The trigger was pulled.
So that your assessment is based on that FBI analysis at Quantico looking at the gun itself and how it operated?
That's right, and that's one of the reasons that this investigation did take a long time. We were waiting on that, trying to make sure we had all of the evidence and were able to gather absolutely everything, and we were sure of these charges before we filed them.
All remember that chapter of my life.
They said sure of it. The DA said they were sure before filing it. Like I said, basically it's a wrap. At this point, it's like he's basically done. He's found guilty, and it's just a formality. It's at this point, whenever they have another case, I don't know, whatever that date is, they're gonna like, hey, these are your charges. This is, the sentencing, yada, yada, yada. It's a wrap, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and read what we have here. Okay, now she already said this. The DA says Alec definitely pulled the trigger despite what he says because she trusts the FBI's analysis. And she says one of the reasons the investigation took so long was because prosecutors were waiting to see what the FBI concluded about the weapon. Okay. Then a little bit later, Alec Baldwin's attorney, Luke Nikas, released a statement saying this decision distorts Halya Hutchins' tragic deletion and represents a terrible miscarriage of justice. What do you mean this represents a terrible miscarriage of justice? Like, what does this decision have to directly do with Halya Hutchins? I don't know. Anyway, his attorney says Mr. Baldwin has no reason to believe there was a live, in the weapon or anywhere on the movie set. He relied on the professionals with whom he worked, who assured him the weapon did not have live rounds. We will fight these charges and we will win. I mean, I don't know. It looked like a losing battle here. So then it says Alec Baldwin will be prosecuted for the fatal pow of cinematographer Halya Hutchins on his Rust movie set. Okay, prosecutors in Santa Fe. I've got to read all this boring stuff because I need to make sure it's here and people see it and people understand. Some people are driving, some people can't actually read this on the screen, etc., etc. So I need to read all of the quote unquote boring information for y'all. All right, prosecutors in Santa Fe County made the announcement on Thursday morning that Baldwin will be charged with involuntary manslaughter. The film's head armor, Hannah Gutierrez-Reed, was also charged with involuntary manslaughter. Okay, it usually be multiple people in on these acts. What are these acts? It starts with the S word. Let's see if you know what the S word is. You can put it in the live chat. Both face a maximum of 5 years in prison if convicted. So either way, even if Alec Baldwin is convicted, it's messed up. But I mean, a maximum of 5 years, that's still like a slap. That's a slap. 5 years. All right. So what I want to show y'all here, this is what you see. It's called the practice. Pew, pew. So this is what it would look like, or what it was looking like when he was going over it on a set of Rust. I know it's slow, but this is see. All right, so we've seen that there. So I'm going to go ahead, let me stop this. I'm going to go ahead and read a little bit more here. It says, the assistant director, Dave Halls, has agreed to a plea deal for the charge of neglect use of a deadly pew-pew. He will get a suspended sentence and 6 months probation. Okay, again, a little slap on the wrist. Interestingly, no charges will be filed in connection with the non-fatal pew-pew of director Joe Souza, who was hit in the shoulder by the same bullet that deleted Halya. Attorney Brian Panish Panish, I hope I'm pronouncing his name right, but y'all know who I'm referring to, who represents the Hutchins family, tells you know who, we want to thank the Santa Fe sheriff and the district attorney for concluding their thorough investigation and determining that charges for involuntary manslaughter are warranted for the deletion of Halya Hutchins with the conscious disregard for human life. Panish goes on, our independent investigation also supports charges are warranted. It is comfort to the family that in New Mexico, no one is above the law. We support the charges. It is interesting how his widower, Matthew Hutchins, settled with Baldwin and the production and actually became an executive producer on the film. Whoa, now that's a twist right there. I didn't even know that. Ain't that a twist? So Miss Hutchins' husband, he settled with Alec Baldwin and the production and actually became an executive producer on the film. So could he be a potential suspect here? What in the world? This sounds dirty. Look at this. This sounds shady and sneaky. It could have been a ploy. Okay, let me break this down. Y'all know how Hutchins is a cinematographer. So it's kind of like she get that rights of almost being like a producer, right? And then all of a sudden, we're seeing right here that her husband talked to Alec Baldwin. It doesn't say settle with Baldwin's representatives. It says settle with Baldwin himself, basically. Okay? I know the words himself or the word himself is not in there, but that's what it's implying. And the production, because you see, you settle with Baldwin and the production. That's two different groups. And actually became an executive producer on the film. What in the world? See, it's stuff like this that reinforces my whole sacrifice claim. When I talk about sacrifice, this reinforces it. And I keep trying to tell y'all, it's somebody close to you. Your husband, your wife, your mama, your daddy, your sister, your brother. And then we start going down next of kin. Grandmama, granddaddy, auntie, uncle. Y'all see where I'm going? Niece, nephew. So you go next of kin, cousin, you keep going down the family line. And then when you out of the family line, then you go to next of kin in terms of family. Well, who else is close to you? That's dirty as all get out. Man, I'd be turning over in my grave if that was me. That's trifling. How you, man, I don't even know what to say. That's like taking your wife's shine. That's like disrespect. That's a slap in your wife's face. I didn't even know that. I didn't even know this information. And they say it's interesting. Y'all got to understand what interesting means. That's the politically correct way of saying, like, what in the world? And then these people, Alec Baldwin, get a maximum of 5 years. The arms bearer person who brings, like the weapons on the set, same thing, maximum 5 years. Man, it's a slap in the wrist. This is a straight up sacrifice. This Miss Halya Hutchins, what she get? Does she get 5 years? Does she get to come back here and come back to life and finish her career in 5 years? Okay, this is showing all of the actual ammunition that was used. I'm going to read this. It says, in announcing the charges, the special prosecutor, Andrea Reed, who was appointed by the DA, said, the evidence clearly shows a pattern of criminal disregard for safety on the Rust film set. It's not the first time somebody got deleted on a film set. A lot of you have posted this on the chat. This stuff happens. In New Mexico, there is no room for film sets that don't take our state's commitment to weapon safety and public safety seriously. Reed said, if any one of these three people, Alec Baldwin, Hannah Gutierrez Reed, or David Halls, had done their job, any one of them, Halya Hutchins would still be alive today. It's that simple. I agree. But they did their job because it was a sacrifice. And here you go. Alec has all along denied any wrongdoing, insisting that all he did was follow instructions during a rehearsal where he was practicing how to position the pistol for a cross-draw scene in a chapel. That's what I showed you all. As director Joe Souza and Halya figured out camera angles. It says he also repeatedly said Halls, the assistant director, handed him the prop firearm, something Halls denies. Okay, so you already got a conflict of stories. Halls saying, nah, I didn't hand you nothing. But then Alec Baldwin is saying that Halls did hand it to him. And he's saying that it was a cold weapon. That's what Alec Baldwin is saying. Meaning it was no live ammunition. Cold words. It was a cold weapon. As you can see, meaning it was unloaded and safe. Exactly. So let's continue. Okay, so this was the arms dealer here, arms bearer, or lead armor, whatever you want to call it, right? Hannah Gutierrez-Reed. So she was one of the three people. Alec Baldwin and her, they were supposed to make sure there was no live ammo in there. Or did they make sure it was live ammo in there? Okay. It says, while Gutierrez-Reed, the lead armor, was not in the chapel, Alec had suggested she bear some responsibility, as it was her job to prepare and check the props. You know what's funny? Look at this date, y'all. It says 10/21/21. Look at all these ones. 21/21. And then another one. 3, 3, and 1. That's 7. I don't know. So we kind of know about this, that Alec was visibly torn up on the set immediately after Halya was shot. Yes, I said the S word. However, in subsequent interviews, he went on the defensive. Okay, why are you going to go on the defensive unless you're guilty? See, this is what I want y'all to see. Everybody be going on the defensive. Y'all remember Miss Allison Hoker with Twitch, and she saw my videos and a couple other content creators' videos, and then she went on the defensive talking about privacy. See, when you go on the defensive, you're guilty. Just trying to explain it. Straight, no chaser. He went on the defensive saying it was a tragic accident for which he bore no responsibility. But you do bear responsibility. See, y'all, just because something's an accident doesn't mean that you don't have responsibility. Even if you accidentally do something or accidentally not do something, you still potentially owe an apology or rectification for the situation. Come on, man. Somebody make it make sense. So he also insisted that he did not. Here's the big part. He says he did not actually pull the trigger on that fateful day. So if you didn't pull the trigger, then how did Miss Halya Hutchins get blasted? Somebody explain that to me. And if you didn't pull the trigger, why is everybody saying it's you? You had the weapon in your hand. You did it. See how these people be in denial? Okay. So it says the FBI disagreed with Alex's assertion. After testing the weapon, it issued a report which concluded the pistol would not fire without someone pulling the trigger. Okay, this your boy Alec right here. You see where he is, and you see the arrow here pointing to Halya. Okay, Miss Hutchins. Right here, right in front. It says Halya's deletion was eventually ruled to be accidental. The medical examiner found no intent to cause harm in their official report. Okay, that's Miss Halya right there. All right, Miss Russian Persuasion right there. It says still, Halya's family filed a wrongful deletion lawsuit against Alec and others involved in the production, saying he directly caused her deletion and that he was negligent in his handling of the weapon, not to mention safety protocols on the set. They ultimately settled the lawsuit in October and agreed to complete filming in Rust. Now, ironically, we see her husband, now a widower, we see her husband now become executive producer on the set. This is crazy. Alex also said that Alec Baldwin supposedly sued 4 crew members: Gutierrez Reed, Hall, Sarah Zachary, and Seth Kinney, claiming they failed to safeguard the film set. Okay, so we pretty much seen this article. All right, I want to pull something else up on the screen right now, okay? This is crazy, and we're going to get into a discussion. Y'all, Alec Baldwin is not a new actor, okay? Let me just show this information. So what I want y'all to listen to now, what I'm going to play is, I'm going to stop the music, and I want to play this footage where he says that he didn't do nothing. So I want y'all to listen close. I'm not going to be talking, y'all. So the audio, my voice didn't cut out, for those of you wondering if there's any issues here on the stream. I'm just not talking. I'm playing audio. Okay, it's only a minute and change. So please listen to the audio. This is Alec Baldwin. Okay, and then I'm going to go back and break this down, but just go ahead and please listen, okay?
Your emotions are so clearly so right there on the surface. You felt shock. You felt anger. You felt sadness. Do you feel guilt?
No. I feel that there is. I feel that someone is responsible for what happened, and I can't say who that is, but I know it's not me.
Baldwin now awaiting the outcome of the sheriff's investigation,
which we now
hoping
have.
whatever it uncovers helps to ensure a tragedy like this never happens again.
What do we come out of this learning? What do we come out of it? What changes can be made? Because where you have a person, where, as I said, this is 1 in a billion, that someone puts a real bullet in the gun. That never happens. And the idea that a real bullet was in that gun and would come out of that gun and kill them, that was not even in the realm of possibility. And that's the thing that they must find out, is who brought bullets onto the set.
Mm-hmm. Now, I want to run some stuff back, okay? I want to run this back, and I want to point out a couple of things here, okay? No music. I want to point out a couple of things. I'm going to pause and perhaps run some things back, so be prepared for this as I point this out, okay? So just listen.
Your emotions are so clearly so right there on the surface. You felt shock. You felt anger. You felt sadness. Do you feel guilt?
No.
Okay, so right off the bat, he's telling you he does not feel any guilt. Let me explain something to you all, people. I don't have any music going for a reason right now. Even if something is accidental and you're involved with it, generally a normal human being feels some type of guilt. And in an interview like this, they would elaborate said guilt. It would go something like this. If you're being asked, hey, Brainwaves, do you feel any ounce of guilt? I mean, yeah, I do a little bit. Like, I hate that this happened. I didn't want this to happen. But it does bother me. I do get upset that Miss Hutchins, or should I say Mrs. Hutchins, she's no longer with us, it does bother me some. So for that reason, I do feel a little guilt. It would go something like that, something to the extent, but he says he don't feel anything. See, this is how these people in this industry does, all over the place. Listen.
Sadness. Do you feel guilt?
No.
Okay, so that's the first part. Now I'm going to play afterwards, and I'm going to comment on something else.
No. I feel that there is, I feel that someone is...
Okay, notice the stuttering right here. He's struggling to even say this, to even vocalize this.
that someone is responsible for what happened, and I can't say who that is, but I know it's not me.
Okay, so he said someone is responsible for this, but he can't say it's him. Okay, so if you didn't order this to happen, then who did? Because I understand what he's saying. You don't just have bullets showing up on the set. Okay, this type of stuff doesn't happen. So how did it get there? And you mean to tell me after all this time, no one knows still after all of this investigations? Let me tell you how it's a sacrifice, because Alec Baldwin's getting a slap on the wrist along with the other two individuals. They get 5 years max, if that. Some of them are getting on probation. No one knows who brought the live ammunition in. No one's falling for that. And even though there's been some type of settling, some type of agreement with Alec Baldwin between Miss Hutchins or Mrs. Hutchins and her family, then to come find out her husband became an executive producer on the thing, on the movie Rust. That's like a low blow when your wife is the one that's the cinematographer and she's the one actually making everything happen. Basically, she's the producer. See how all this sounds suspect, and still after the FBI, all these people get involved, y'all still can't find where the bullet came from? I mean, after all, it was only one bullet. No one's seen anything. No one said anything. All that stuttering.
Someone is someone that some.
He struggled but I thought you don't feel guilty, bruh. You don't feel guilty, bruh. So why are you struggling in your voice? Remember, this is a man that said he's not guilty.
You felt sadness. Do you feel guilt?
No.
He was quick to say no, with conviction, with no hesitation. Ain't struggling there.
Feel guilt?
No.
Y'all see how quick he
I feel
jumped?
that there is. I feel that someone is responsible for what happened, and I can't say who that is, but I know it's not me.
You know, you know it's not you, huh? Somebody asked when this interview took place. This interview took place. This was kind of like right after everything happened. So this was like kind of when everything took place. This interview was done like within like a month or two or something like that. But again, y'all got to pay attention to body language. He can't say it's him. He can't say what's going on. He can't say it's a sacrifice. No one still hasn't found who planted the bullet. Got the FBI, got the feds involved and all, and you still don't know where the bullet came from? This should have been easy. The bullet somehow ended up, someone should be taking the fall, but guess what? Nobody's taking the fall, including Halya Hutchins' husband, now widower. Nobody's taking the fall. Okay, because they all were in on it. Do you see what happens, y'all? This is what I keep trying to tell y'all. No one takes the fall. Just like y'all remember with the takeoff situation. Okay, Mr. Clark, he got out of prison, and we heard nothing else about the case and the charges, and now it's about some other woman that got popped. Where's she coming from after all this time? Why is all this information changing up and coming out? Like, what are they doing? Coming out with season 3, episode 2? What is this? Y'all got the next episode coming out next week? We watched episode 2 and we wait for episode 3 in season 3? Hey, I'm still on season 1. Oh, don't spoil it for me. I've only gotten up to season 2. I mean, come on, man. And same thing. Alec Baldwin gets a slap on the wrist. 5 years, he probably get 2, probably get less than that. And everybody's saying it's justice. Is it really justice? I mean, after all, the family settled with Mr. Alec Baldwin. I wonder why their family settled. Because they probably was in on it. They probably was all in on it. I be telling y'all, family, y'all need to watch your family. I've been screwed over the most by family than anybody else out here. I've been screwed over more by family than hardcore gangsters in the street. I got more love from thugs and gangsters and criminals, inmates, all types of people. Y'all need to watch your family. Your family be the main one doing you in. Why? Because they know the most about you. They closest to you. We're seeing this with Devin Whitlock. We're seeing this with Stephen Twitch boss, his own wife, Ellen DeGeneres, Takeoff, Quavo, and Offset just as guilty. He's just off the set. Offset is just as guilty. I repeat, he is off the set, just like his name. That's why you don't hear none, you don't see none. He's off the set. He's not on the screen. He's not acting right now. Everybody was in on this. That's why to this day, even though you have this prosecutor, it seems like it's a win. See, people get caught and be like, yes, Alec Baldwin, he's got prosecuted. So even though it's a slight justice for Miss Halya Hutchins, is it really justice? I mean, you know, after all, I just want to show you something about Alec Baldwin that y'all might not be aware of, or y'all might not have thought of, or, you know, you just don't know. Hey, some of you may know, some of you may not know. But I'm about to put something on the screen. Y'all ready for it? Y'all ready for it? I'm about to put something on the screen, okay? Some of y'all might not know about Alec Baldwin. Look at that. Y'all see this? What this look like to y'all? What does this look like? He's smiling. Okay, he's happy to do this. He's not mean mugging. He ain't sad. When you see people do this every single time, they be smiling, y'all. I cannot make this more plain. These people are happily, okay, happily into this lifestyle. Do you see the circle? Thumb, index finger. This is the circle of the 6. Follow the cursor. Can y'all see the cursor on the screen? Follow my cursor. 6, 6, 6. And this is younger Alec Baldwin. He's been in the game for a long time. He's happy. He's wearing black while he throws this up, which shows the depth of him and the life of this Satanist lifestyle. Okay, it's a lot of symbolism with what he's wearing. He got a black suit on, or whatever you want to call it, for a reason. This stuff don't be random, y'all. It does not be random. He is smiling about this. Okay, if y'all don't think, let me show y'all some other people outside of Alec Baldwin. Look, y'all remember Damar Hamlin of the Buffalo Bills? He is smiling. See his teeth, gums, and all. Super happy, loving every bit of it. He ain't like, oh man, what am I doing out here? I gotta throw this up because they're threatening me. I'm scared. Nah, bro is happy. The little kid happy too. He like, yeah. He got that mouth like, yeah. Let me keep going. Okay, remember the mom? Remember Devin Whitlock's mom with the UGA, you know, the offensive lineman for the UGA Bulldogs? She's smiling, cheesing over there. There she go. Look at how these people are happy. I want y'all to see this. Jay Briscoe that got deleted the other day. I covered his story. Look, he's happily throwing it up. They might be mugging. They got different versions, but they happy. Got your boy Martin or whatever, right? He throwing it up, happy, smiling, and he pointing his brother, Briscoe's brother, is smiling. He pointing like, yeah, happy. Look at this. This young man happy. Quavo happy. Happy. Not me, but he's showing his teeth. Yeah, look at my grill. Yeah, I'm happy. They happily throwing this up. Look at this. Dude smiling here. He got a grill. Happy. Happily. Dude smiling. Happy. Show me somebody mean mugging. Look. Happily smiling. Whoever this is, I think it might be this dude here, I think, or if it's somebody else. Look, happily, everybody's smiling. They all happy. Quavo like, man, everybody happy. Look at this. Happy. Okay, so let's go all the way back to your boy. Not one person mean mugging when they throw this up. And I can keep going on and on and on. I'm trying to let you all know these people are happy Satanists. They are proud Satanists. They love what they're doing, which means they hate God and they hate the things of God. So the 10 Commandments is off. Bets are off. Thou shalt not kill, please. Thou shalt not kill. We sacrificing today. I done met my quota with the YouTube algorithm saying that word, that K word. But you know, that's what the scripture says. One of the 10 Commandments. Oh, they break that all day, every day. Okay, y'all know Miss Halya Hutchins. She was in the industry. And it just seemed like she was just working and she was set up and done wrong. Just like Stephen Twitch Boss. Just like Takeoff. These folks, exactly. What's up, God is Gangster? They don't have a care in the world. All they care about is their money and their status. And even when they do stuff like this, they are protected. They are protected even when they do dirty. Imagine if you could do something dirty and you protect it. Imagine if somebody told you not only you can do dirty and you protect it, but you're going to come up. You're going to profit from it. You're going to gain something. You be scratching your head. Shoot, I'm already wicked. I'm already a Satanist. I'm a Luciferian. I'm already a Freemason. What? I'm finna come up? Man, please, not this person, that person, that person. All of them getting deleted. I tell you what, can I delete like 20 people at one time and just come up real big? Real quick. Like how Drake be like 0 to 100. Real quick. Can I come up real quick? I mean, really, I'm saying coming up, but for them, it's really coming down. These people are devout, happy, loyal Satanists. They don't care about the roles that they play. They don't care about cursing. Do you know what be killing me? I use that K word. I'm saying it again. You know what be killing me? They be tripping me out how people want to come up in here on my channel and judge me because of what I do spiritually, right? But these same people coming up in here throwing scriptures my way and saying this and saying that are hypocrites because they go watch these movies. And if it ain't Alec Baldwin, it's some other movie. You up here watching TV shows. See, this is how I debunk a whole lot of people. Like, people want to come and act like they holier than thou just because they don't do this and don't do this. Okay, sin is sin, right? You want to be selectively picking and choosing, saying, I'm more righteous, or I'm righteous because I don't do this. Guess what? If you watch Netflix, you watch Hulu, you watch TV, you watch any of these stuff, you play video games, you listen to music, do you go to places that play these things? Do you fellowship with other people that watch these shows? Guess what? You're taking part in demonic, satanic, occultic practices just by us watching TV. Do you see how messed up this world is? Do you see how messed up this world is? See, don't nobody want to talk about that. They just want to come up here and try to bash me for the stuff that I do spiritually. Meanwhile, they the main ones that be watching this. So what? You don't listen to this music? You don't do this? You watch something? You listen to something? You read some type of book? You can't tell me you don't have no type of entertainment. Okay, you go to some sports games, right? You go to these sports venues. These sports games are rituals. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. These are rituals. All these stuff is rituals. Going to the movies is a ritual. See, this is what people be killing me when they be like, oh, well, you know, he pulls cards and he does this. Well, guess what? You just as abominable as all of us. We're all subject to this. Do you see what I'm trying to say? See, I break this down like a pound. I was like, do you come out of your house? Do you shop? Do you buy? And do you sell? I don't care what your religion is. I don't care what your background is. Do you shop? Do you buy? And do you sell? Do you participate in commerce and or e-commerce? By definition, you have just participated in a satanic ritual. All these stores, all these companies, all these logos, all these products, I mean, I don't even want to talk about the money itself, the exchange of money and currency. So, I mean, I can break stuff down, but I'm explaining to this because people be killing me how hypocritical they are, but they just as guilty. And that's why you had that scripture and an example in the Bible where Jesus said, "Ye without sin cast the first stone," because they was judging the lady who got caught sleeping around, but meanwhile they were the ones watching the porn. It was like, "Look, Jesus, look." Jesus was like, "Ye without sin cast the first stone," and he let the lady go. Because Jesus was like, "What y'all doing sitting up there watching her? And you judging her?" So I could break. So when people think that they're holier than thou, I just want to explain this to you all, because I know some people, and I'm not knocking them and not saying that they're, you can't, if someone says they're representing something spiritually, okay, and they have the fruit that they're representing something spiritual, you'll know them by the fruits that they bear. You can't say that they're not, okay? You can't judge them. However, what I would like to add is that they ain't holier than thou like people think that they are. Okay, and for instance, just because someone might be able to see an individual go out and say mean things to someone, that's a visual sin, right? You can see that. You can say, "Hey, I see you doing this. I see you doing that." Just because certain things that certain people do may be visible doesn't mean that the non-visible things are any better. So I just like to break stuff down like a pound, because I'm not only doing this for me, I'm doing this for you all too, so that you all can have understanding. And I want you all to know we're in this world, but not of this world. And this world is messed up. Okay, by design. It's set up for us to sin by design. It's set up for us to fail by design. So I just kind of want to break this down. While I'm talking, y'all got to please get the likes up, because y'all know I be spitting that fire and that truth, and they be trying to shut me down, and they don't want this to get out. I should have way more people watching this live stream. I'm the only content creator showing this right now besides a news and media outlet. Okay, let me pull up YouTube. Y'all know that's what I do. Y'all know that's what I do. Nobody else is covering this. Man, I should have like 1,000 people up in here right now. Let's watch this. I'm gonna put this on the screen just so y'all can see. I'll put your boy throwing up the 666 in a second. I'll put it back up there. I just want to show y'all, because y'all know I don't be playing. I don't be clickbait, I don't be doing none of that stuff. I just get straight to it. So let's look at YouTube. Y'all know I got premium. Y'all already know. So it is what it is. Okay, look. Fox News, CNN. I just put Alec Baldwin charged. I'm gonna change the search results in a minute. Okay, another CNN post. ABC 7 News, Channel 4 News, Fox Business, Fox 11 LA, Entertainment Tonight, CBS News, WPLG Local. Again, news outlets, Yahoo Finance. None but news outlets. Okay, now let's see. Again, 9 News Australia, Forbes Breaking News. Oops, what in the world? What in the world just happened? Y'all see this? What in the world what just popped up? I don't know what happened, y'all. Okay, I told you weird stuff be going on, but let's continue to look. Law and Crime Network, all these news outlets. Where the content creators at? I don't want to call nobody out. Where are all the content creators? Man, it's a gang of content creators. You mean to tell me I'm the only one covering this? Where they at? All these news outlets. Where are these content creators at? Maybe it's because I typed the search in wrong, right? Let's see if something else comes up that even talks about now. So I put it in this, you know what? I don't want to say the S word. Fox News, CBS News, NBC, ABC7, Sky News, Bloomberg, ABC, The Telegraph, like all these media outlets. Where are the content creators? Y'all know when I be covering stories, you don't be seeing no other content creators. They get ghost, they get scared, they jump back. Where they at? It's like when I cover a story or I talk about something, if I'm the first one to break it, it's like everybody else gets scared. Yeah, you saw the glitch. See, y'all ain't even getting my notification. Look at this. Rise above anything said, bro, I didn't even get your notification. See, this is what I'm telling you. They be shutting me down. So if for all 56 people here right now, because it should be 156, 200, 300, I should have at least a couple hundred people here. Just based upon my subscriber count. I should have at least a couple hundred people here. With my SEO rankings and all the stuff, I should at least have a couple hundred people here. If you do not get any notifications, this is a reminder. I want you to do this literally right now. If you do not get notified when I go live, I need you to unsubscribe from me. Like, leave this live stream, unsubscribe, resubscribe, hit the notification bell, make sure all is checked, and come right back in this live stream. I really need y'all to do this. That's the least that you can do. Yeah, so it's like when I be talking about this stuff, where's all the content creators at? Let's put this in here. Where are the content creators at? I'm changing the words. Same news media outlets. And if all I came on here is just reported this, man, my stream probably be blowing up. If I ain't break bread with no truth, this stuff be blowing up. It be blowing up, y'all. I don't see nothing. I don't even know what to type to get. Look, let's put sacrifice in it. I don't know, because you know that usually brings up stuff. Same thing. LA Times, Access Hollywood, BBC News. Same thing. News and media outlets. Looper, Entertainment Tonight, CBS, ABC7, Live Now from Fox, ET Canada, CBS News, The Telegraph, same thing. Same news and media outlets. Maybe that's why I don't see anybody else covering it. Y'all know who be covering topics and stuff like this. It just seems like every time I do a live stream, they go ghost. You know, like if I cover it first, they go ghost. I don't know what's up with that. I know one thing, I'm about to put your boy back on the screen. I'm about to put your boy back on the screen. I shouldn't be laughing, y'all, but this is just absolutely ridiculous. There he is. There he is. There he is. There he is. Throwing up the 666. Happy about it. They love it. McDonald's ain't the only one. I'm loving it. McDonald's ain't the only one loving it. They loving it. And this is how they get off. You are absolutely right. Okay, good. So I'm glad. So Geraldine, you did get the notification. At least somebody told me y'all got the alert. At least I know it's working. It shouldn't be a technical aspect because I'm doing the same thing I do all the time. But y'all should be getting a notification, y'all. I generally try to go live around the same times. So y'all understand, I'm going to go live in the morning, kind of around the same time. So you might want to just check my YouTube channel in the morning. Because you know I'm going to go live, I'm going to post a thumbnail. You kind of see what's what. I go live a lot of times early in the afternoon, if I can. Sometimes I'll go live in the evenings, but if I've been going live already, I'm probably not going to turn back around because I shut down, spend time with family. I need to chill, take care of business, etc., etc. Yeah, I mean, it does look like he's some type of agent or something, like he'll take you out, but this is what they do. These people are dirty. And guess what, y'all? We be sending it up because we be watching all their movies, watching all these Netflix shows, Hulu, Disney, all this stuff. We be sending it up right with them, listening to music, patronizing locations and places, shopping and buying paraphernalia, etc., etc. We be living it up. The whole world is evil. Okay, good. So Velvet Singleton says she got this. She got it too. Okay, so at least I know. If you're not getting it, just unsubscribe, resubscribe, hit the notification bell. Make sure it says all. All right, cool. That's what's up. So a lot of you, that's what's up. Thank you so much, William James. Thank you for coming through. Thank you, y'all, for letting me know so that way I don't have to double check something on my end and make sure it's not a technical issue on my end. It's definitely... But yeah, you can't idolize these people. These people be doing all types of stuff to get to where they are. They gain the whole world and they lose their soul. And they all evil and they all in it, and the whole system is all big cover-ups. Again, how come we still don't know what the FBI, with the feds investigating? We still don't know where the bullet came from. Can somebody please make that make sense to me? How you gonna have the FBI investigate this case for so long? That's what they said. They wanted it to be thorough. You're so thorough and we still don't know who has, like, where the bullet came from? Somebody make it make sense. Yeah, they gone. Once they throw up those symbols, they have no soul. This is what I want y'all to know. So anybody you see throwing up these symbols, their soul is done. And even if they try to get out of the industry or do something, they've already pledged allegiance. They've done all types of rituals that are tied. See, I understand this stuff spiritually by what I'm doing. See, a lot of people, they may elaborate and talk about, oh, spiritual rituals. No, I actually know what these rituals are. I actually know what these people are doing. I actually know what this entails spiritually to do. To bind and to do all types of stuff to people, seals and sigils and all types of things. Like, I actually understand this stuff. And I know a lot of you do too. But some people talk about this and they just say satanic, but they can't elaborate in detail what these people are doing. When these people do this, the moment they sign on that contract, their soul is gone. I'm going to say it like Shang Tsung from Mortal Kombat. Your soul is mine. Shang Tsung wins. Fatality. So PG M. Williams, I did cover this earlier. He actually was charged. That's why I have it in the title, with involuntary manslaughter. Basically, the sentencing is 5 years max. That's a slap on the wrist. So he gets off. The other two people, the arms bearer or whatever, she gets off with a slap in the wrist. I think one of the producers. Plot twist, how Hutchins' husband worked out a deal directly with Baldwin and the production company, and they settled the issue, and he's also an executive producer. So somebody tell me what that sound like. Imagine if your wife or your husband, after you've been deleted, they came back and did that. You work with the person who deleted you. Go make a deal with the person who deleted you. Y'all know that's as low as it gets. That's as grimy, as satanic, as dirty as it gets. That's somebody ain't got no love. Like, that's as embarrassing as you can get. Absolutely, humiliation ritual. Everything they do is a ritual. Every single thing they do is a ritual. The way that the sets are. I've been on these movie sets. I told y'all my hats. Then I've done a whole bunch of stuff. I've seen these sets. I understand how it works. I've been around celebrities. Thank God I'm not around them anymore. But I know how this stuff works. I see what they do. I've seen what they do. I know people that have seen what they do. People that are currently here with us and people that have gone to glory. Also people that have gone to hell as well. It's always a sacrifice. It's the only way you can come up. You're right. William James is right. And you just get a little slap on the wrist and you keep it moving. That's crazy. So see, Geraldine Wilson says she never knew about the sign until you brought it to my attention. Now you see it a lot. And see, this is why I do what I do, because we can't assume that just because you know about it, I know about it, maybe some other people know about it, we can't assume that we know about all of this stuff. So I go over these things and I show these things repeatedly. I show them with all types of situations, local situations, national situations, global, big, small, whatever. People that we can see, we can do our research, we can relate. You know, I can't be showing y'all information or situations y'all can't go back and fact check. I mean, I could, but that's not how I get down. I like to show you all situations and people you can research for yourself. I'm an advocate of you not just taking my word for it. I'm an advocate of you all being able to fact check me and look things up. That's why don't nobody come on my channel try to troll me. That you see how these people don't try to come up here and troll me no more, because they know I'm gonna get them. Come on my channel and try to demonize me and try to put a 1-2 hitter quitter or something like that. You gonna learn today. Now, I'm humble as humble can be. I'm open for knowledge, for information, to admit when I'm wrong, etc., etc. But like when you just coming up in here trying to troll me or clown me or make it seem like you can make me look silly or misinformed or whatever it is, yeah, you might get made an example of. I'm like, class is in session. There you go. You already know. Rise above anything. You break things down like a pound. So I just be trying to break this stuff down. So it's a bigger question. If this wasn't a sacrifice, then why everybody making out except for Halya Hutchins? Alec Baldwin get a slap on the wrist. 5 years maximum. Hold on. So think about it. Alec Baldwin, he gets off. He get a little slap on the wrist. The arms person in charge of looking at the weapons, making sure that they're not loaded with live ammunition, gets off. The producer gets off. Halya Hutchins, Mrs. Hutchins' husband, he's not an executive producer, so he get to take her spot. Settle with the family. Alec, you know, they was like, yeah, you make a sacrifice. I'm gonna come up and get this. I'll take care of you, the family. Yeah, I'll take care of the family. I'll do this. I'll play this part. Everybody get a slice of the pie. We all good? Yeah, let's keep it going. That's how they do it. They pay the police. They pay everybody. They do what they do. And even if they got to suffer some consequences, you know, they got to make it look like there's some type of justice. So, I mean, she got a little justice, but she didn't get the justice that she deserves. But guess what? God got the glory in the end, and God got the final say in the end. And even when you're dealing with somebody that might be in the industry, these people, this stuff still don't need to be going on. You know, as the saying goes, 2 wrongs don't make a right. Turn the other cheek. But do you think they turn the other cheek? No, they trying to do 3 wrongs, 4 wrongs, 5 wrongs. How many wrongs can I do? So, Michael May says the guy that loaded the sacrificial pistol should go to the prison. So, you know what? It's actually a gal, Michael. That's the irony of it. It's actually a gal that loaded the sacrificial pistol. Oh, wow. And then look. While I'm seeing a sacrifice, look, breaking news. Check this out. As I was trying to get to the article, here we go again. Here we go again. Breaking news. Breaking news. Check this out. Y'all ready? Here we go again. It doesn't end. It doesn't end. As I was trying to pull up the picture, David Crosby, delete it. Look, how did it happen? Let's check this out real quick. I have to cover this lady later. Singer, songwriter, and guitarist. Remember the Birds? Yeah, couldn't I? So apparently it's after a long illness. I'm just saying. This is crazy. I have to look into that later. Wait, what in the world? There we go. Look at this Leslie Jordan article. See, look at all this corruption, y'all. Deleted from cardiac dysfunction before crashing car into building. See, y'all be thinking like it's just a car accident. They be doing all types of stuff to cause these accidents. This is what I be trying to tell you. They be sacrificing these people, and then they make it look like an accident, or they make it look like a drug overdose, or they make it look like a weapon. Pew, pew, pew. Oh, I'm sorry, cancer. That's the big one that they always use. And this is all breaking today, by the way. 1:52 Pacific time. That's 5. That's just now. That was like an hour ago since I've been live. Then it goes again. Sudden cardiac dysfunction. Man, this. I guess that's his. Is that Beamer? I can't tell. Kind of like a BMW. They crashed. I think that's a Beamer, whatever they crashed. But I mean, I guess it don't matter. But yeah, I guess that's what caused it. All of a sudden, and, people believe it because he old. They'll be like, "Oh, he old." Here's my thing. I understand it says that he was taking heart medication at the time of his deletion. His heart was in really bad shape with one of his arteries 80% blocked and another 50% blocked. I get it, but how convenient is it that his heart gave out and then he crashed? Like, why is his heart got to give out there where nobody really can see and know what's going on? Okay, look back at the pictures here. So he conveniently crashed here with nobody around. No, he didn't crash into no other vehicle. I mean, I'm just saying, it's too much of this crap going on right before. I don't know, man. This is crazy. I wasn't even trying to pull this up. Let me get to what I was actually trying to pull up. I don't even want to change it. I was trying to answer. Wait, what? Hold on. Oh, okay. I was about to say. I thought that was something else. I was about to say another, I thought it say he was deleted. Oh, yeah. Y'all do see this. Y'all remember I covered CJ Harris? They said since he was deleted of heart attack, they not going to do an autopsy. So now I guess they get to the point where they don't even need to do autopsies. They don't need to answer us nothing. They don't owe us nothing. Y'all just believe what we say. If this is what we say the cause is, then that's it. And look at what happened. The coroner tells. Okay, it ain't the family. The coroner says the doctors at the hospital where Harris was rushed have listed his official cause of deletion as heart attack, and therefore an autopsy is not even necessary. Y'all see that? This is what they're saying. So now, basically, says as we reported, so whatever that they say, that's what it's going to be now. There ain't even no point in doing autopsies and toxicology reports now, huh? All right, I'm almost back to what I was trying to show. What I have the message on the screen. Y'all just have to kind of disregard this. I don't want to speed scroll. Okay, so here we go back with the Alec Baldwin information. And I just want to show the gist that this here, this is who's in charge of loading the sacrificial gun. This person here, which is a woman, Gutierrez Reed. She's the one that's in charge. She was in charge. I'll just leave that up a little bit longer just so you can see. She's the one that's in charge of loading the weapon. And then you also have the assistant director who also handed Alec Baldwin the cold weapon. Right here, this is an assistant director. So he handed the weapon and she was in charge of making sure the weapon was good. it's funny. What's up, Tupac? Tupac says they can't even show her face, hiding something. I know, right? She got glasses over her eyes and all of that. What you hiding? Now, look, Tanya C. I thought the same thing. So why is it that TMZ is reporting this now? What in the world is going on? What in the world is going on? Yes, Nancy. Hey, Nancy. This is from the movie set. This is from the Rust movie set that everything happened with Alec Baldwin. And I kind of covered a lot of details earlier. But again, I want to remind those of you that are new just coming in here, how come the FBI did a thorough, long-time investigation of this and they still don't know where the bullet came from? I'm going to tell you why they don't know. They know, but they're not going to say anything because this was a sacrificial hit. And everybody came up except for Halya Hutchins. Alec Baldwin gets a slap on the wrist. He get to come out with the movie. He get paid. The family got paid. I already showed this earlier. Worked out the deal with the family. And then Mrs. Hutchins' husband worked out a deal directly with Alec Baldwin and the production, and also became the executive producer, which is a double slap in the face because you worked out a deal directly with the person who deleted you, number one, and then number two, you becoming an executive producer is like usurping her position as a cinematographer. And it's supposed to be your wife. Ladies, you know good and well, if you're married or you were married, and your husband did this, I already see the head swinging, the fingers snapping. I see the lawsuits. I see everything coming out the woodworks. If your man tried to do you like this, ladies, that's just straight up dirty. Like, these people are straight up evil. Okay? For my new peoples that are just not here, I got to remind y'all. I got to show y'all something, okay? Because y'all might have missed this earlier. There's your boy. There's your boy. There's your boy, Alec. There's your boy, Alec. You know what I'm saying? Throwing up the 666s. Okay? Can y'all see the cursor? I'm moving my cursor around. This is the hand. 3 6s. This is the circle loop in the 6. 6, 6, 6. Y'all know God's number is 7, right? 777 for the Holy Trinity, right? Y'all know that's God's number. What year are we in? 2023? The 2 and the 0, okay, the 0 falls off in 20. Then we're left with 23. So that's 2 plus 2, which is 4. And then the 3 in 23 is 5, 6, 7. This is the year of God, amongst a lot of other things. So this stuff is coming out. This stuff is happening. They got to do it. But look, 3 6s for those of you that are just joining me. Circle, 6, 6, 6. Also, Alec Baldwin happens to be wearing black here, which is death symbolism. Okay, look at what time that I'm actually showing you all of this stuff. What do y'all see? 555. Somebody go look it up. That's a highly spiritual number. Okay, it's also the year of skull and bones. So this is death symbolism, meaning that dude is a zombie. He's walking dead. He has sold his soul. What does it profit a man to gain the whole world but lose your soul? When they throw these symbols up, their soul is gone. I mean, yes, there's a chance for repentance, but most of these people ain't repenting. You heard what the scripture says. For a rich person to enter heaven, it's like trying to find a needle in a haystack. That's virtually impossible. These people have done rituals and binding spells. They frequently partake in stuff themselves. They agree to things themselves. They put stuff on. And for those of you that are new joining me, check this out. Look at Alec Baldwin smiling. Now I'm going to show you some other people that I've covered in the past. Look, Damar Hamlin, happy, smiling, cheesy. You can see his gums. Devil horns here. Devil horns here. And even got this young man throwing up the devil horns here. Here we go, like Alec Baldwin. Circle 6, 6, 6. So y'all to forget, here's Alec Baldwin with the same hand. They be slick with it. They be quick with it. But he happy about it. And then y'all want to say, or people want to doubt when I said that him getting hit like that wasn't a targeted sacrifice. And even with this man still being alive, his career has been sacrificed. You ain't gonna see him out here in the field. Okay, this is UGA. Okay, y'all know Devin Willock with the car crash, you know, the champions. Okay, college football champions. All right, this is his parents. This is his mama throwing up the devil horns. 666, smiling, happy about it. She is grinning. I showed this already on an earlier video today. Happy about it. She ain't crying. She ain't mean mugging. They all smiling. Look, your boy Jay Briscoe just got deleted. Happy about it. Like, yeah, look at me. Yeah. Got his brother Mark over here just pointing like, yeah, you know what's up. See, look at his hands. Look at his finger aiming right to devil horns. Got your famous, you know, wrestler right here. Got your boy Ricky up here throwing him up. Happy, smiling, smiling, smiling. Ain't nobody crying or sad. Look at your boy Quavo, smiling, happy, throwing him up. Happy, happy in the locker room. Got your boy here trying to throw something up too. Happy like, yeah, look at me. I'm in the club, player. Happy, devil horns, smiling. Quavo like, yeah. They all happy. Y'all think they just cheering. Devil horns, happy, smiling, teeth shown and all. Teeth shown and all. Got to show the grill. You know, you got to be like Quay. Got to be like your boy Quavo. I already broke it down like a pound, Quavo. And speaking of Quavo, you know, now there's new information coming out about that whole situation, about another lady that got popped. Got your boy back here throwing up the devil horns. Everybody smiling, everybody happy. Ain't not one person crying, me, mother saying like, I don't want to pledge my allegiance to the devil. There you go, Quavo again. Yeah. All this stuff be planned, be fixed, be rigged. There go your boy Alec, happy about it. Gotta break this symbolism down. Break this symbolism down. People think that we be making this stuff up. Oh, that's not real. Okay, well then how about you go into the industry or you go move up at McDonald's? You heard what I said, yes, at McDonald's. You got people that work fast food, work gas stations, work sanitation, work corporate America, and they be devil worshipers. That's why some of y'all are caught hell on your job, or some of y'all got sacrificed and passed over for a position. Some of y'all got fired from a job and got laid off and don't know what happened because it was a sacrifice. Because you was the good individual that works hard, got the good reputation, good work ethic, etc., etc. They always sacrifice somebody good. They don't want to sacrifice somebody that is the wicked one, even in the midst of the wicked ones. They want to sacrifice the good one. Look at Twitch. Look at Shanquella. Oh yeah, I'm about to go live about Shanquella. I got some updates with her. Okay, look at Takeoff. I mean, I can just continue and go on. Look at all these people. Halya Hutchins. I'm just saying. Yeah, you already know Tupac. Exactly. Our own flesh and blood. Family is the number one suspect. I told y'all that. That's why I did not give Miss Allison Hoker a pass when it came to Twitch. She was the main one quiet. I showed y'all how they be turning their head. You see this with Devin Willock. His own mama sacrificed him. And by the way, that same lady, let me just go back. This same lady here, you know her other son also got deleted in a car crash. So she's done this before. I showed you that in the live stream. Okay? I tried to tell y'all Damar Hamlin, this wasn't no random sports play. He got popped. They did the same thing with Russell Gage. I'm telling you, you got to pay to play. And the price to play out here is your soul. People like, I don't need my soul. I ain't using it. Until that time comes, your own family, your own flesh and blood, Tyrese, baby boy, the movie, Jody, will sacrifice you. Your mama will sacrifice you. Look at Devin. And will take whoever else with them. They don't care. These people are evil. They ain't got no remorse and they ain't got no soul. They inhabited by demons. You see the shell. You see the corpse. You see the flesh, but you don't see the spirit. That's all we see. Oh, it's this person. Look at how they look on the external. It's all external. It's all 3D. But I'm a spiritual master, and I got to get y'all to see it spiritually. I see this stuff point blank, period. Point blank, period. Matter of fact, I don't even look at stuff in the 3D no more. After having so many multiple near-death experiences, being involved in the stuff that I'm involved with spiritually, and all the situations I have been in and seen and done, man, I don't even look at nothing in the natural no more. I see straight to it. And they trying to get to it because of what time it is. This is a year of acceleration and rapid forward movement. That's what they doing. Okay, it's not random that I know somebody said, was it David Crosby or whatever? You know, he had all these issues, stuff like that. I get it. He had issues, but it's not a mistake that all of a sudden he ain't here. How convenient that we keep having deletion after deletion after deletion. We had tons in December of last year, and every single day, and it's like over 20 something plus people. I've been saying this over and over again. I don't even know if I'm ever going to get a chance to cover all these people. It's so many people give right now. There's an article with two, Leslie Jordan and David Crosby. So that's two people on top of what I'm talking about here with Halya Hutchins. And then I got to follow up with Shanquella. Man, I don't know if we ever going to get time. And I think they're doing this also on purpose to keep us from, to keep y'all from having a lot of time to research and look and put two and two together and talk about it. You got to watch your back with everybody. Let me tell you something. If you're not filled with the Holy Spirit, and I'm going to apply that to Buddhists, I'm going to apply this to Muslims, or whatever faith there would be your choice of faith that we could apply, let's say, that golden rule that I'm using from Christianity, right? So if somebody is not filled with the Holy Spirit, that don't mean you got the Holy Spirit. Your cup got to be overflowing. You got to be full, sis, full, bro, with the Holy Spirit, then the devil can use you. So if you 99% filled with the Holy Spirit, but you got that 1% lust, them 7 deadly sins, jealousy, envy, whatever, then the devil gonna take that 1% and make lemonade out of it. He gonna take them lemons and make lemonade out of it and use that to bring you down, break you down, break somebody else down, and then you wonder why this stuff be happening. Or tempt you. Use that 1% to tempt you. Again, one of them 7 deadly sins. They don't call them deadly for nothing. Why you think they call it deadly? Because they lead to deletions. I'm telling you, y'all gotta watch y'all back with people closer to you. I have seen it. Do you know that most of my clients and customers, when they come to me for personal appointments, when I'm not talking to them about money and their, careers or whatever, it be the people right under there. It be their best friends. And my best friend, like the song. It be their best friends. It be their family members. It be their siblings. It be their parents screwing them over. I can't tell you how many people I've talked to. I've talked to celebrities as clients. I've talked to pastors. I've talked to drug dealers, prostitutes, tarot readers, content creators, regular people, corporate execs, people that work at McDonald's, people that work in a strip club. It ain't an industry I ain't talked to nobody. Teachers, doctors, lawyers. I done either done a spiritual appointment or had something for all walks of life, literally globally. I don't just deal with the US. I got global clients, thousands, plural. I used to average on a slow day, 25 to 50, on a normal to busy day, 50 to 100. Some of them might be a minute, some might be 5 minutes, some might be an hour, might be a couple of hours, anywhere in between. I talk to people's entire families, over 90 years old. I have done consulting, life coaching, etc. for people over 90. You come tell me who's done consulting for people over 90 and under 10. I talk to people's grandparents, parents, family members, spouses, kids, because I get recommended. Because just like how I'm going hard here, I go hard for people personally. I have seen it all, heard it all, and I can tell you, out of all these thousands of situations, it be the person right up underneath them. It be their coworker, it be their boss, whoever they spending time with. It be the person closest to them. It be their neighbor. It don't be somebody far away. So I'm saying all this because when you see these situations, it be somebody close. Could Halya Hutchins' husband set her up? I mean, after all, he got in cahoots with Alec Baldwin directly, and then the producers directly. Everybody benefit. The movie still, come out, do whatever. I'm telling you, man, this junk is sick. It's just sick. And y'all wonder why Shanquella Robinson got done in by her friends, the Cabo Six, supposed to be her friends, the people closest to her. Break a little light on for y'all, just a little bit. Yeah, see, Tanya, she bringing out something. She said there were a lot of celebrities on house arrest during the pandemic. People didn't know about that. Yep. A lot of them was locked down, literally. I'm telling you, man, y'all need to watch the people around you. Take a spiritual look. If you don't know where to start, pray and ask God to give you revelation, to reveal it to you. Yes, I can help you. Yes, I can guide you. But I'm an advocate for helping people to be able to have that personal relationship with the Most High. So if you don't know where to turn, pray to God. If you feeling some type of way, if your spirit feel funny, if you picking up on something, they'll say that that's all the devil, right? You ain't supposed to listen to that. Open in the church, that same intuition and gut feeling and all that spiritual stuff is supposed to be demonic and satanic and occultic. In the church, it'll be called, oh, that's the Holy Spirit speaking to you. See how hypocritical this stuff is? See how hypocritical people be? They want to be able to judge you when they got something to judge you on. Judge, lest not ye be judged. Okay? But let's see if they got something to be judged on. They don't want to hear that. Then they want to be hollering, don't judge, don't judge. But they want to be quick to judge you. They want to be quick to judge me. Hypocrites, man. It's so many freaking hypocrites here on YouTube. See, me, I'm going to speak my piece. Your heart don't pump no Kool-Aid over here. I'm going to boldly speak my piece. Greater is he that is in me than ye is in the world. I'm going to come with it. Okay, I don't care about no other content creators. They can say what they want about me. They can do whatever. That's why they keep my name out their mouth. And I keep their names out my mouth, out of respect. Unless they want to go there and get disrespectful, it's a whole nother ball game. I don't play that over here. Y'all better know who y'all messing with. Okay, I don't start none. I finish stuff. I don't like to go there. But if I have to go there, I'm going to go there. If push come to shove. And there's many ways that I can go there. And the ways that I go there, most people don't even think about that. There's ways that people don't even think, man, I ain't think about going in that direction. I didn't think about that. That's why my name is Brainwaves. You're not going to think about it. I'm just saying it. And I have to be this way because I'm also an advocate for you all. It's not just me. I'm an advocate for you all as well. People, you're right. People don't want to hear the truth. I don't care, man. I'm going to spit the truth. That's what I'm known around here. Y'all want to get a dose of the truth? Y'all come over. Chill. Chill. Y'all want some of the truth. Y'all want lies? Y'all can go to other content creators. Y'all go to some other content creators. I give you entertainment. I give you everything else you need too. I'm hilarious. Got that energy. You know what I'm saying? I bring that heat. Every time I come up on here, I be coming live. Find me one live stream where I ain't energetic. I'm like, yeah. So y'all, I'm calling Alec Baldwin and I don't have no... Man, please. Every single live stream. Boom. They ain't ready. Exactly. They drinking the blood. They acting like it's wine. They be mixing stuff. Man, y'all, these parties, all this stuff, man, these people are evil. These award shows, they're being awarded for their sacrifices. That's what they're really being awarded for. All these award shows are rituals. Just watch them. Y'all don't believe me? Go Google, go look up past award shows. Look at the checkerboard patterns, the pyramid symbolisms, the hand signs, the coded gestures, the verbiage, the choice of theatrics, the order, the dress, the location, the timing, the day, the night. Man, I can break this down like a pound. And guess what? If you watch this, you might as well have been there. You have just technically partaken in an occultic ritual. So when people want to say Deuteronomy 18:10 and no, I don't do this, but you've been caught and watched Netflix. I seen you on Disney Plus. Oh, you be watching the regular TV. You be watching this content on YouTube. See, that's what people be killing me. They be like, yeah, this person doing this, this person that. But what about you? Judge, lest not ye be judged. That's why I don't be going around judging people like, this person said this and they did that. And let me go to their channel and let me try to tell them what they did and did not do. Now, as it goes to this is exposing the truth, and this is an educational bit of information that y'all need to know that could save your life, could save your family member's life, your friend's life, your lover's life, your children's life. Need I continue? And this is what goes out in McDonald's. You work at a McDonald's and somebody be ready to sacrifice you. They mad because you work the window or you work the front counter and they in the back cooking or they got the janitor role. They will sacrifice you at McDonald's. I use McDonald's as the fast food chain of choice, right? Because it's a McDonald's everywhere in the world. They will sacrifice you and delete you or delete your position just because they upset where you are at McDonald's. Just because you're doing your job. If they will do it at McDonald's, they will do it in the classroom. They will do it at a school. They'll do it anywhere. I hope y'all understand what I'm trying to say. So if they're going to do it there, best believe they're going to do it out here in this industry. What's up, Miss NYC model? What's up, sweetie? What's up, man? I'm so grateful and appreciative of all of y'all here. Sheesh. She says they were all aging badly during the pandemic. Look deleted and still do. Exactly, because they couldn't get that adrenochrome. They couldn't get together, do their parties, drink their blood. They couldn't do all these sacrifices. So now that everything wide smack open, y'all notice that's why they stopped showing stuff on like HBO Max and all that, a Paramount, a Peacock, all the stuff. That even Megan, a movie Megan? It was supposed to be on Peacock, and then they pulled it instead of only on the theater. They want everybody to get back out there, go wild out, go get out there. Come on, let's get back into these rituals. Let's get back into these sacrifices. You all think that all these people just dropping like flies, these celebrities are conveniently all dropping in January. We ain't even hit February yet. It's still cold. It's still wintertime. They dropping like flies. I don't care if they're young. I don't care if they're old. I don't care if they was sick. Okay, so what if they were sick? Why are they dropping now? And y'all know every time I go into every last one of these people and I show y'all the information and I debunk and show y'all how the red flags come up and the stories don't make sense and this and this and that and that. Y'all know I break this down like a pound. Why is it conveniently now? And then like somebody else said earlier in the chat, they thought Leslie Jordan was deleted already. And I thought so too. So if that's the case, why on earth are they even reporting that article? Is it true? Is it not? What's the timing? They're lying to us. They're weaving their witchcraft and their spells. They control the airwaves and the media, and there's frequencies and sounds and energies and rituals they do. Like, people don't be understanding the definition of sin and the things that are upon us and on us. and why we have to be enlightened so that we're aware of these things so that we can protect our energy, protect our space's energy, protect our families, protect our friends, protect our communities, protect the space that we got. I told you, I go hard in the paint for all of y'all here. Miss NYC model, I know you don't know me personally. I don't know you personally, or at least I don't think I know you personally. But best believe I got your back. All of y'all here, I got your back. That's why I do this. I got to be a G in this, y'all. I told you, I'm a spiritual gangster. I'm a spiritual thug. Come over here and get some. I'm a spiritual gangster thug. Come get some, baby. Break it down like a pound. What's up, Nita in Mike's World? Y'all know about corporate America. Y'all hear what they say? Oh, it's dirty in corporate America. I came out of corporate America. I had a lot of high positions. Worked for a lot of Fortune 500 companies. Y'all can go look me up. Y'all can go to my LinkedIn. What's my name? Brainwaves. It ain't hard to find me. I ain't hiding your boy up here in these streets. I ain't hiding. I ain't hiding like these celebrities. I'm right chill. Chill. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I received that. And I'm so humbled by that. And I thank you for that. Like I said, we are a force representing the Most High. That's what we are around here. We represent God. I don't care what people say. We ain't got time for nobody judging us. Can't judge a book by its cover. People don't know our story, don't know where we came from, what we've been through, what we're dealing with right now. But I can tell you one thing. We can see that this man throwing up the El Diablo hand sign. Spiritual warfare. I agree with you. B. Smith says people are deleted already, and we don't even know that they're gone because now they're putting new faces on people that look like the old ones is gone. Exactly. Man, they be cloning people, doing stuff like the real people. We don't even know what's what. It's so many. Man, this is off the chain. So many smoke and mirrors. I don't even know what they're going. It really is spiritual warfare. All these people in it. All these people in it. And even if you try to get out of it, there's so much, I said, spiritually that you're tied to. There's no guarantees that you're still going to be breathing when you get out of it. If you get out of it. I mean, your soul will get out of it, but I'm talking about as far as your body. This is crazy, man. This is crazy. And after all of this that I talked about with Alec Baldwin, did Miss Halya Hutchins really get any justice? You know, everybody talking about put respect on it. Did she get any respect? All I'm saying is she got disrespected. I feel like us here, are giving her more respect than any of these folks ever did. Like, man, that junk is dirty. When I look at what happens to all these people that got deleted, they got done dirty. Y'all see the same pattern? Even your boy from UGA, 20 years old, his own mama knocked him off. I guess after all, she knocked off her first son. He conveniently got deleted in a car crash not too long ago. And here we go with the second one. And I already showed y'all how the police report got discrepancies, big discrepancies, multiple discrepancies in it. I already showed y'all the Google Maps of the road. I've traveled on that road before. I've already debunked all this stuff. It don't make no sense unless it's a sacrifice. And then you see Quavo there on the scene. All this stuff be ordered. It be set up. If any of y'all are new and you wonder, you see me talking about these people and these situations, I have live streams that are now videos that are on my channel that you can see. Some of them I may have had to take out bits and pieces of it just to keep it up because of the information that I've shown. So if this seems like maybe a bit or piece of information might be out of it, it's because I had to take out what I had to take out to leave it up. But for the most part, most of the incriminating information, and the revealing information is there. That is definitely there. What's up, Ann McKenzie? Ann McKenzie. I like that. Ann McKenzie. Get my name right. That's what she said. Ann McKenzie. Get my name right. She says exactly. I agree with you. Ritual sacrifice is the new normal. It is. They trying to deceive and steal all these souls before these people realize what's happening. Exactly. They trick people. They trick these people with vanity and riches. Again, what does it profit a man to gain the whole world? Man, meaning mankind, not gender, but lose his soul. And guess what, y'all? I'm coming right back. No, I haven't forgot about Ray. I haven't forgot about a bunch of people. Y'all, just in this year alone, just in 2023, in this month alone, there are at least going on 25 or 30 people now that I still have not covered. And don't know if I'm ever going to get to cover because they keep deleting people every day. And as I'm covering these stories and doing follow-ups, then we just find out about Leslie Jordan, if it really is Leslie Jordan. And went Blake and David Crosby. It'd be so many people you can't keep up with. So, you know, I'm so thankful that you're here, and I'm glad that you're here. I'm like, man, y'all don't understand how appreciative I am for you all and what you all mean to me. That's why I invite you all to be able to come on my show and speak, come on camera, etc., etc. I mean, this is insane. We ain't even out of January. It's only the 19th. Might be the 20th, depending on where you are in the world. But man, sheesh. Man, this is crazy. What's up, Miss Dana Stewart? She says she's tuning in from Australia. I told y'all I'd be global around here. Said nothing surprises me anymore. I agree with you. Yo, what's up? What's up, Martha Bravelli? I like your last name, sweetie. Got Martha Bravelli in the building. Man, I be loving y'all names. She says, what about Twitch? Where's his justice? Let's get it. Exactly. Where's Twitch's justice? You got Miss Allison Hoker just disappear like a ghost. Did she acting like she the one that got deleted. You ain't heard nothing. She ain't coming out. No shout out. No, I miss my baby. I miss my husband. But she can do them little posts and have her publicist write all that stuff. I've got videos and content. I'm going to have to do another Twitch one. Watch. When I come up here and do another Twitch video update, I'm probably going to have about 500 people here. Watch. Everybody going to come out to Woodward. Did somebody say Twitch? Steven Twitch boss update? All these people were done dirty. And then, like I said, Quavo from Migos. All right? Takeoff ain't here. Quavo running around celebrating with UGA and out there with Diddy. I've shown all this footage and stuff. It's all out here. Y'all can see it if you haven't seen it. Yet he posted tribute. I've shown this too. He can't even look in the camera. Just like Miss Devin Willock's mom from UGA, the offensive lineman that got deleted in a car crash with Chandler LaCroix. She couldn't even look in the camera because the guilt is there. Allison Hoker, that's why she can't show her face. It's the guilt. If she show her face, the guilt will be shown. Ellen DeGeneres, she showed her face, but she sure looked worried. And in her house in Montecito, caught that flood. Remember the mandatory evacuation? I covered this, y'all. But after all, she got another $70 million house with Miss Portia de Rossi. So, you know, she good, though, you know. I'm telling you, man, this stuff is sick. Y'all watch y'all back out here. I mean, don't lose no sleep, but y'all watch y'all back. Stay prayed up. Stay covered up. You know, whatever you believe that is God. I understand everybody's not a Christian, so it may not be Jesus. Some people might be Buddha. You know, you got Buddhists. It might be Allah. I know some people say it's controversial for me to even be talking like that, but I'm not ignorant. I understand that people got different faiths, and I deal with a global audience. So whatever you believe that God is, that you believe the Most High is, stay connected to that. Keep your vibration high. Watch your back. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep each other covered. We are covered, but you know, just be aware, keep your eye open. Oh, I thought you ain't supposed to open your third eye. We ain't supposed to open our third eye, but yet God put it in our body. It's a part of our body. That's just like saying you ain't supposed to use your arm. Oh, I guess you're not supposed to use your brain either, right? You know, after all, God created you in his image, and this is in your body, but you ain't supposed to open it, though. Man, people be tripping me out, man. People just don't know. Y'all, yeah, Tupac is right. Y'all just watch each other. Let's watch each other. Okay, let's just stay up on this, stay knowledgeable. Let's be reporting this. Let's help let people know what's going on. I tell people all day long, I'm the bold one that's coming out here putting this content out. All y'all got to do is just share it. You don't even got to open your mouth. Just be like, boop, share the link, share the video. Somebody can see, they're like, oh, you know what? I think you're right. I mean, you can also have your own content out here as well. You know, I'm all for that as well. But I'm saying you don't even have to do that. Just share. Let me do all the talking. Let me do all the heavy hitting. And you just sit back and look like, see, I told you. Didn't I tell you? Be like, P, I thought I told you. Exactly. What's up, Bean? Wait a minute. Bean Whispers. Man, y'all got some cool names. Talking about why would God give us intuition not to use it for real? Exactly. We'll talk about intuition and all this stuff is the devil. Oh, but it's okay to use it in the church. You got the gift of prophecy and all this stuff. You could prophesy and point things out. You can prophesy in somebody's life in the church, but you can't prophesy. You don't want to holler Deuteronomy 18:10 and Leviticus and all this stuff. Y'all want to go holler that when you use it outside of the walls of the church. Hypocrisy, man. Hypocrites. Hypocrites. It's okay to holler and do all these occultic practices when you talk about the Bible. And then the moment you step outside of the church, the moment you step outside, doing it the same way, doing it to bring God's name honor and glory, then they want to call you a devil worshiper. Or they want to call you doing abominable sin and you wicked and all this stuff. Man, get out of here with this. Yes, there are wicked people out here doing all that stuff. I'm not saying that. It's wicked people using their intuition and using tools and all types of stuff. Abso-freaking-lutely, without hesitation. But everybody out here ain't rolling with the devil. And everybody out here ain't playing with the devil. And you can't assume everybody playing with the devil just because they doing one or two things. Because, you know, after all, I broke it down like a pound how people watch Netflix and Disney and their local TV stations and Hulu and Peacock and Paramount and HBO Max. I got all them streaming platforms. I know. I got them all. And YouTube. And they watching all this stuff. And just by watching all this stuff, just by listening to music, you partaking in a ritual. The whole thing is a recorded ritual. And by you watching it, you're an accomplice to a satanic act. Mic drop. How's the answer to that for an abominable act? How you think God think about that? See, this is why I be telling people want to preach one thing, but they don't really want to get same thing, e-commerce and commerce. Do you buy? Do you sell? Do you shop at major restaurants? Do you wear name brand clothes? Do you drive cars? Do you ride in cars? Do you use certain tools? Do you patron certain companies? Is your computer? Do you have a Samsung phone? Do you have an Apple phone? Need I continue? By definition of participating in commerce. Now, all these things, we have participated in satanic rituals. So who's doing the abominable act? You mean tell me all of us doing abominable acts? All of us playing around with God? See, people like to pick and choose what they want, but they don't want to hear the real truth. Because I'll throw us all under the bus. You know, after all, we're all sinners saved by grace. Nobody want to hear that double-edged sword. We're all sinners saved by grace and mercy. Me, you, every last one of us up in here. So just let that food for thought be your sword of truth. You know, you got to put on the whole armor of God, right? Let that be your shield of salvation. When a content creator or a troll or somebody come around and they want to say, well, you know you're doing this, well, what are you doing? Judge, lest not ye be judged. Just trying to tell y'all, man. This don't make no sense. And I get it. It's some wicked people doing wicked stuff, but everybody doing this stuff ain't wicked. Again, test their spirit. Have the Jesus in you. Test the spirit in them. That'll tell you if they wicked or not. Yes, Father God, in the name of Jesus, I pray it's Brother Brainwaves. He's talking all this stuff. It's the spirit in him, demonic. It's an evil. Please reveal it to me. Please let me know so that I cannot fall into sin. And then instead of my name, you can put somebody else's name. I'm just giving y'all an example in Jesus' name. Amen. And then see what information you get. See what information you get. Look at my fruits. You'll know them by the fruits that they bear. Test my spirit. Test somebody's spirit. Look at the fruits. See what information you get back. You might need to test the spirit of some of your family members and friends and look at the fruits. You might actually have to use your intuition. Oops, did I say that? I meant the Holy Spirit. Waka, 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 Fozzie Bear. Throw the tomatoes at me. Just trying to break this down so y'all can understand. Man, y'all cannot be judging these people. You don't know how God calls a person where to be if it don't make sense to you. People will say, well, God called you to do this and do that. You don't understand what the purpose is. And you can't question when God calls somebody in a particular direction to do something. But you just want to judge because you see them doing something. And you don't know what's going on. You didn't even talk to God about it. You just going straight into judging what they doing. Y'all, I'm taking folks to church. That's why ain't nobody gonna come for me up in here. These folks ain't gonna come for me. They already know what time is. You come for me, I'm gonna take you to school. I'm gonna take you to church. Where you wanna go? Come hop up in my ride, because I'm gonna take you there. That's why nobody be coming up in here trying to spiritually challenge me. I told you I'm a spiritual master for a reason. Been there, done that. I've been in a lot of battles. Physical battles, mental battles, spiritual battles. I put my life all the time is always on the line. I stay on the line. I'm on the line right now, coming out on social media, being so bold, risking my channel, risking my videos, risking my reputation. Everything I do is thuggish, ruggish. Take that, bone, thugs. I told you I'm spiritual gangstering around here, and I ain't afraid to say it. I don't care who it is. What? Come for me, I'ma say it. That's why they don't come for me. Because they're like, oh, that dude gonna take, let me leave that alone. Let me not mention his name. Let me not mention his name. Yeah, y'all know what time it is. Because if you come for me, I'm gonna rip you a new one. And y'all know I'm also an MC too. Lyricist. Go to brainwaves.com. Y'all want to hear my music. I ain't in that zone right now. I ain't in that mode. Eventually, I got to get some more music out. Some spiritual music. Y'all will know every which way. That's why God called me here, to expose all of this stuff. Because God knows I'm going to boldly profess. I'm going to boldly come. You know, after all, we're supposed to be called soldiers. Soldiers of the Lord. Somebody got to carry something out. Sheesh. Sheesh. What's up, Chimeri? That's a cool name. I like your name, Chimeri. I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. Chimeri says, hello, say it, my warrior brother. Raise it, raise your frequency. And exactly. I'm going to let them have it, man. I ain't got time to, I've been holding back for a long time. Been keeping my mouth shut. I just let people get away with stuff. I turn the other cheek. Ain't no turning my cheek unless the Most High tell me to. Now, I'm not disrespecting nobody. I ain't breaking nobody. I ain't about that life. But best believe, don't come up in here trying to say I'm about something. You don't even know anything about me. Or any of y'all here at that. Come up in here judging. Don't associate me with no dang demon people. I don't play that. I don't get down with that. I usually keep to myself. I'm quiet. I know how to be vocal, but I'm quiet. I don't be fraternizing. Come check my track record. Look at me in these streets. Look at the moves that I make. Again, check my fruits. I just gotta let people know. So every night you gotta let them know. You gotta let them know. My heart don't pump no damn Kool-Aid. Yes, I said the word damn on this scream. I gotta be like this. Spiritual thug, spiritual gangster. That's why I get respect. I give respect and I get respect. But you best believe ain't nobody finna come up here disrespecting me. Or any of y'all at that. Well, you know, he uses his spiritual gifts and he does some questionable practices, and those things are evil. And you know, I gotta break something down. Because a lot of people don't even go way back to when these things were originally created. And don't understand that the Bible, that the words have been taken from, subtracted, added, divided. You know, they say that's supposed to be evil. You're not supposed to add or subtract and divide. Yeah, that's exactly what the Bible is. And why the Catholic Bible has more books than the Christian Bible. Man, I can break this stuff down like a pound. Why we follow the King James Version and why that's an issue. We ain't following the Most High's version. We following the King James Version. Man, I can start breaking this down. It don't matter the faith. It don't matter the religion. I'll break this stuff down like a pound. I just got to say it. Because I'm speaking also for you all. I hope you understand this protective energy, this protective vibration, and this frequency. I'm speaking for you all as well. People have judged you all and ridiculed you because you wore your hair a different way. You walk differently. You sound differently. You pray differently. You do certain different things. So they're like, well, that's questionable. Is that holy? Just trying to tell y'all. What's up, Jackie? What's up, boo? She says, I'm late, but I appreciate you so much. I heard some of your music on your site. So thankful for you. We are spiritually related in Jesus. Amen. Wow. Okay, do not make me cry, sweetie, please. Whoa. Talk about stuff that just touch your heart. Do y'all see what she just said? Do y'all see what she just said? Sheesh. This beautiful soul here is a pastor. I love you too, sis. You already know what time it is. You understand, blessed are those that are persecuted for his name's sake. Who's his name? I'm going to say it. Jesus, Christ, Yah, Elohim, Yeshua, any variant of that. Y'all know who I'm talking about? See, I'm going to say his name. People might want to persecute me for the things that I do spiritually. I'm going to say his name. I'm telling you what team I'm on. I'm Team Christ, Team Jesus. What? I ain't about none of that demonic stuff. That's why I'm exposing it. If I was about it, I wouldn't be out here talking about it because my behind be deleted. And here we have a beautiful soul here that just so happens to be a pastor and understands we're spiritually related and connected in Christ. I'm just saying, man, I go hard for this because I love all of y'all. I care for all of y'all. I want y'all to know I don't want your family getting caught up. I don't want your friends getting caught up. I used to work in a church. Mega church. I worked in corporate America. I've been in the industry. Man, I done made some moves. That's why my first album that you'll see at brainwaves.com, it's on iTunes and also it's called From the Streets to the Church. I've been there, done that. I've seen things that literally spooked me, that shocked me, that blew my top. I was like, this can't be. I was like, tell me this and what I'm seeing and experiencing this. Please tell me this, like I'm tripping. Please tell me I'm out my natural mind. The stuff that I've seen that take place behind the scenes. I done seen it all types of faiths. I done had Hebrew Israelites try to comfort me. All types of situations. Man, y'all just don't even know. I've had witches try to comfort me. I've talked to old school pastors. Hey, what is this you're doing? That's not in the Bible. What is this? I'm just trying to break something down. So I want y'all to know where I'm coming from. So when I break these things down, you understand the meaning behind it. You understand the purpose. You understand the biblical purpose and the mission in these last days in the book of Revelation, why I'm breaking this down and why I'm tying all this together. We shouldn't be shocked by this, but I have to expose all of these things so that we can spiritually be aware and keep ourselves protected, sanctified, lifted up, and do that for the people that we have access in our circle, family, friends, neighbors, whoever you cross paths with. That's all we can do, whoever we cross paths with. Man, you already know. Wait a minute, where is it? Oh, I hit the wrong thing. Here we go. Anne Heche. I broke down Anne Heche. It's on my channel. She was sacrificed. She was sacrificed. Her car was controlled. I already debunked it. They talking about 40 minutes burning in flames. Man, we shouldn't even see a body. Then they bring out a body bag. And then all of a sudden, Anne Heche pops up. Y'all remember that? I got the footage. It's on my channel. I captured all the footage there. Her body didn't look burnt to me. She's still same complexion. Hair was there. And they were shocked. The news reporters, oh, what is happening? Oh, we're reporting this live. Wait a minute. See, it was a glitch in the matrix. That wasn't supposed to happen, Neo. That wasn't supposed to happen, Neo. So they quickly pushed her head back down, like, oh, lay her down and try to put her in that fake ambulance. Because after all, the firefighters, the fire crew were the only ones who responded. Where was the real ambulance? Okay, where were the police? Who were these people? I'm trying to tell y'all, man, it's all types of stuff going on. This is insane. This is insane. Wow. Wow. Look at the breaking news. And just when y'all think I'm playing, look at the breaking news. Anton Walks deleted at 25 from a, here we go again. I told y'all, vehicle accident. What are the four main things? Vehicle accident could be a car, boat, plane, Kobe Bryant, helicopter. Vehicle accident, cancer. It's always cancer. Oh, the person had cancer. Cardiac arrest in some form or fashion. And then it was like self-deletion. Pew, 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 using a weapon. Pew, pew, pew. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Code words. And just if y'all think that this is fake, I'm going to put it on the screen. So just when I thought I'm about to cover one thing, there's more breaking news. It's like an infomercial. But wait, there's more. This don't make no sense. Like literally none. I'm putting it on the screen just so y'all can see. Here we go. Charlotte soccer player Anton Walks. He's deleted at 25. Fall in a boat accident. They deleting people left and right. You know, Jay Briscoe just got deleted from a car accident. Devin Wheelock got deleted from a car accident. Sandra, you know, sweetie, what's up, boo? Sandra says, I'm trying to develop my spiritualness. I'm a Christian, yet I've researched. You're right. The Vatican and elites changed the Bible, and Africa was first and all, and they whitewashed and colonized. I got into exactly all of this stuff. So even when we preach, and I have to preach from some perspective of understanding, because if I come from this super high level, I'll lose everybody. Okay? But all this stuff has been changed. And even when it comes to a lot of spiritual acts, they changed a lot of things to get people to be afraid of it and make people, you know, Christianity got a lot of fear mongering. You know, if you don't do this, you'll go to hell. If you don't do this, this is wrong. And you don't do this, you change your ways. Now, I'm not saying everything about it is wrong. And it's a lot about that in a lot of religions. So I can break some stuff down now. But they had to fear monger and scare people and find a way to get people away from spiritual practices. Make people think there's certain things they do in other cultures. Oh, wait, I can go deeper. Make people think that the things they do in different Christian Protestants is wrong. Not agree with Catholicism. You're a Christian and then you fighting Catholicism. Now, how Christian is that? How Jesus is that? Got you combative with somebody of a different faith. Oh, the Hebrew Israelites, they different and they this and they that. And you just, see, get you to put somebody down when you're supposed to lift somebody up. You gonna put them down because of their faith and their beliefs and judge them and criticize them? We supposed to be building people up? People don't want that type of truth. They want that feel-good truth, that partial truth. They don't want the whole hardcore, pure, unadulterated, untampered with, untainted truth. They don't want that. Keep on, sister. Keep on, my sister. Keep on, Sandra. Keep blazing your path. You already know what time it is. Just keep blazing your path. Boating accident. Now I gotta look this up. How on earth, y'all, am I gonna ever get to actually cover all these people? I guess I gotta do like 5 to 10 minute live streams, right? Breaking news, so-and-so's not here. This is what happened. How am I gonna really be able to show you all that these are sacrifices? If I get a chance, I'm gonna try to talk about Shanquella. There's some updates with Shanquella. Yes, with the chat, let's try to use the word delete for future reference or off or past. We're gonna try to avoid the D word that rhymes with breath. Y'all know those S words that sound like sewer. Ride, y'all know what I'm talking about. So we don't freak out YouTube and the algorithms. Even in the chat, YouTube see it and it ain't my fault, it's YouTube. I'm telling you, man, this is crazy, y'all. I think I'm about to get off so that I can at least attempt to try to do the Shanquella updates, because there's some positive updates. So Dana Stewart says, how do we actually know when it isn't a sacrifice? I'm gonna tell you right now, all bets are off. And I'll tell you how we can probably know when it's not a sacrifice: when it makes sense. I always say make it make sense. Anytime news is reported and it just comes out of nowhere, it fits one of those 4 flags of vehicle accidents. This can be a plane. Y'all know about in Nepal, the plane crash. So it could be plane, boat, helicopter, car. I don't care what it is. A vehicle accident, cardiac arrest, okay, cancer, or self pew pew pew, or somebody pew 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 you. Y'all know what I mean by pew pew pew. Somebody used a weapon that goes pew pew pew. Okay? When it fits those narratives, you need to already raise suspicion. So right off the bat, when Anton walks, this already raises suspicion. And he's 25. It's already suspicious right off the bat. It already fit one of those 4 main archetypes. Then look at the article. See if it makes sense to you. See if there's any detailed explanation. See if they're going to do a follow-up. See if they're going to do like CJ Harris. You know, the American Idol single that I also did a video on? They said, well, they reported that it was cardiac arrest, so there's no need to do an autopsy. They said they ain't doing no autopsy because that's how they reported it. And that's going to be the story going forward. And then they're just going to say, well, this is what we say it is. No point in a toxicology, no autopsy, no coroner, no research. It's just what it is. Take it and shut up. Numerology 2. Dude is 25. 2 and 5 adds up to 7. What year is this? 2023. 2 and 20, the 0 falls off. The next 2 and 23 adds up to 4, and then you add the 3, that adds up to 7. Oh, but wait, I ain't supposed to put them numbers together because that's demonic, right? That's divination, right? Numerology is divination. Deuteronomy 18:10. Skip over verses 1 through 9. Skip over verses 13 through the rest of the chapter. Let's just cherry pick scripture. Let's skip over things. Let's conveniently use what we want to use and skip over the rest. This is just absolutely ridiculous, man. This is absolutely ridiculous. Hey, just Jackie, you know, Chadwick Boseman was basically replaced. Yes, He was deleted. Colon cancer, it's always cancer. He was just taken from us. They do these things, y'all. They are things spiritual. You got to think about this. We're dealing with demons. We're dealing with satanic practices. There are spells. There are rituals. There are spirits. There's wicked rulers in high places, like the Bible says. There are principalities in high places. What are high places? Places that you don't have access to. High places in the industry. People in your company. You know, exclusive parties and spots that you don't have access to. Those are high places. They put things on people. They do rituals. They got spirits on it. They got control. Boom, they can make you just drop on a drop of a dime. And then when you sell your soul to get these fame and this fortune, okay, what does it profit a man to gain the whole world but lose his soul? You lost your soul. And yes, you could repent. There's no level of sin that is above repenting to God. But again, a rich person entering into heaven is like finding a needle in a haystack. That's virtually impossible. So when these people cross over into these lanes and they do these demonic things, for them to repent is almost impossible. They strategically distance themselves from people like me. People like Just Jackie that could reach them, that could pray for them, that could get for them. I mean, prayer means nothing if you're wicked and you have no connection to the Most High. What are you praying for? Why are you playing around with God? Get away from me, workers of iniquity. I don't know you. You cast out demons in my name. You heal the sick in my name. Get away from me, workers of iniquity. I don't know you. God don't know you. You ain't got no personal relationship with the Most High. So what you praying for? Like, people kill me with this. Let's pray. Let's pray. Pray for what? I mean, if you're a believer in the Most High, that's a different conversation. But just because you're wicked and praying don't mean nothing. Man, y'all ain't ready for this live stream. Here we go. All this stuff. What's up, Kurt? Kurt Chambers says Jay Briscoe. Exactly. And I just covered Jay Briscoe yesterday. A Ring of Honor wrestler. Yeah, I broke this down, Kurt Chambers. If you haven't, you might want to check out that live stream. I broke it down how it's a sacrifice and how it doesn't make sense. Y'all, I be pulling up Google Maps. I be pulling up locations. I be showing all of this stuff. I don't just come up here and be running off at the mouth. I show you all this stuff. That's why y'all are here. Yeah, see, Just Jackie knows. I tried my best to cover all this in detail. All of this stuff, exactly, all of these people. So I forgot who asked, how do we know it's not a sacrifice? I'm going to tell you something, 99.9% of the time, any of these industry people, if they're famous, if they're well-known, I don't care if you don't know who they are, if they're out there, if they play for a major sports team, if they're on a major platform, if they're major, a politician, major anything, and you hear about these things, I don't care if it's old school, new school, 9 times out of 10, the percentage is 9 out of 10, it's a sacrifice. That's why it seems like every one of these is a sacrifice, and I can prove it. Every single time I can prove it. Every single time I can prove it, and they cannot disprove the information and this claim. There's nothing they can say and do because they have to take the oath of silence and secrecy, especially when they make a sacrifice, lest they be sacrificed. And that would just re-emphasize the point that I'm making. Because if all of a sudden they get sacrificed for speaking or showing something, then that should tell you, wait a minute, it's fishy that all of a sudden that person's gone. That just reiterates and reinforces what I say of a sacrifice. That's why they go quiet. Because they have something to hide. Sneaky people, people that lie and deceive, they got things to hide. So they be quiet about stuff. Yep, Kobe Bryant, all of this stuff. Thank you so much. It's one of my spiritual gifts. I'm definitely a teacher. All the details. You are so right. My wife's a teacher. My father's a retired educator. It's in my blood. It's in my bloodline. I've been teaching for a long time. You got to break everything down so that the students understand, and you employ and you arm and you equip the students with as much information as possible, because knowledge is power. So if you're a good teacher, you got to give everybody as much as you possibly can in that classroom, in that time, whatever it is that you're working with. And that's what I try to do with every single video that I put out. A lot of people that spoke out, they not here. Yes, ma'am. Let me know, just Jackie, if you ever want to come on the show. The doors of the church are open. Just let me know if you ever want to be a co-host on my show. I got you. Yes, ma'am. Dana, you are so right. You have to be open and include things, not include things, break things down, etc., etc. Can't discriminate. I accept all. I don't care if you're white. I don't care if you're black. I don't care if you're green. I don't care if you're blue, if you're purple, if you're rich, if you're poor, if you're famous, if you're not, if you're from this country, if you're from that country, if you're about this religion, this sexual orientation. I ain't got time, none of that. That's not my lane, not my place. I don't have time to judge. But what I do have time to is be a blessing to you and help you to grow and help you to learn, because God sent you across my path. Something led you to me. So as a teacher, that's my job. I just need to stay in my lane and teach. Know what I'm saying? I got you, Jackie. Look, any, I like to say this. Anytime someone's on my show, if there's anything you might potentially struggle with, between my personality and my energy, and et cetera, I'll more than make up for it. So just let me know. You at any time. I don't care if it's last minute. You are welcome. Hey, what's up, Ariana 26? I think I'm about to get up off this thing because, sheesh, I'm gonna try to cover Shanquella. There's been some Shanquella Robinson updates. Thank you, Tammy. I'm just being obedient. Just being obedient. Yep, all these people that you're mentioning, Sandra, absolute sacrifices. Kobe, Aaliyah, Elvis Presley, Lisa Marie Presley, just recently that I covered. So, man, and now we got this one here. I don't know what to say, y'all. This is absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Ridiculous. I mean, ridiculous to the max. Your boy is guilty. He might get off, and all the people involved might get off. But don't be don't be envious of your enemies, though they prosper for a moment. Don't worry, they're gonna get swept away. That's why a lot of this stuff too happens. It's karmic justice, karmic retribution. They time be up in it. Boom. It's a lot to all of this stuff. But nonetheless, y'all, I'm gonna get out of here so that hopefully I can turn back around within an hour and cover Shanquella, because there's been some Shanquella Robinson updates. I think you all will be happy. So I'm gonna jump on. Look out for the thumbnail. I'm planning on trying to go live within an hour. I'm gonna try to get some things done. I need to take care of my son and stuff. And I'm gonna be back on here with Shanquella. And sheesh, ain't no telling who I'm gonna be back on for tomorrow. Crazy, man. This is crazy. This is just, you know the saying goes, the devil never sleeps. So I guess your boy ain't sleeping. What's up, Renee Johnson? Yeah, I mentioned about David Crosby earlier, him and Leslie Jordan. So the devil never sleeps. So I guess I'm always going to be employed then, huh? I'm always going to have a job because there's a lot that I have to explain. I'll be back in about an hour. If y'all want to know, you don't get notifications, unsubscribe, resubscribe, hit the notification bell, make sure all is on. Obviously, if you're not subscribed, all you gotta do is hit subscribe, hit the notification bell. I have a membership section. There's some benefits to it. All right. Also, I'm available for personal appointments, phone, video chat, video recording, and in person in the local Atlanta, Georgia area. I really don't do traveling anymore, but I will travel for events, speaking engagements, stuff like that. I will travel for that. Nonetheless, look in the description box, go to brainwaste.com. That's generally how I talk to people, etc., etc. So be on the lookout for the thumbnail about Shanquella. I'm trying to go live in about an hour. Might be a little less, might be a little bit more. So I'm going to shoot for an hour. Might be a little sooner. Just be on the lookout. All right. And I'm going to call it a night after Shanquella because too many people are being sacrificed here. Wow. This is crazy, man. This is crazy. So, yeah, I heard about that. I've been hearing about this local stuff too. This is just insane. So I'm out, y'all. I'll be back in an hour. Shanquella style. Justice for Shanquella. Justice for Halya, Hutchins. Justice for Takeoff. Justice for all these people. Even if they did wrong, they didn't deserve to be deleted this way. That's all I gotta say. Even though they are part of all of this, they didn't deserve to get deleted this way. They just be done all types of wrong. So, be back in an hour, y'all. I'm gonna get out of here, finally, as I've been saying. And I'm gonna see you all away into about an hour, at least. With love, with blessings, and with